So I'm having a little chuckle here because
Okay.
Larry says, "Remember," he meant to say pennies in front of freight trains, and he said penis in front of freight trains instead. And you know,
Some Lorena Bobbitt type
yeah,
stuff. Yeah,
yeah,
just out there throwing
yeah.
dicks
Don't
on the.
don't Larry, don't put your penis in front of a freight train, please.
Yeah, do not
Probably
do
not a good
that.
idea.
And Larry brought up a good point that we can get to now before I remind everybody, like, if you guys are enjoying the stream, do us a favor, hit the like. We do this every single Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you enjoy the stream for us, or if not for us, at least for real DeFi and PulseChain, and you support this ecosystem, smash the like. We appreciate it. But getting into liquid loans now, because Larry did bring up a point about that and being careful with leverage, regardless of the platform that you're using. We weren't here. It was a day or two. I think it was Friday. I don't know. It was Friday, actually. The liquid loans went live finally midday on Friday. Had a big pump, of course, all across this ecosystem, which has been totally wiped out now. But we did at least on Friday. And generally, crypto was pumping that day. So, Ewok, first off, I mean, my sentiment that I said to you is like, it was just so nice to have this actually launch. There was a lot of, I will say it, there was doubt by a lot of people. I mean,
Yeah,
I think once the Fetch Oracle actually launched, it was like, okay,
yeah,
well, this thing is coming. I mean, I was very trusting of Walrus and all these guys, and them being very visible, regardless of anything else you want to say. There were updates; they were being visible every single day. So I really appreciated and valued that. But now we finally have it here. And Walrus talked a lot on some streams the other day about not wanting to let this thing launch and have some kind of a bugaboo or some issue with it. And I understand that. There's nothing worse than wanting to launch something huge that all these people are waiting for and have, God forbid, there be like a bug in it of some
yeah.
sort. So I'm just happy that it launched. Let's talk a little bit about liquid loans. How much do you think its now existence, with people, betting on this ecosystem, using leverage and things like that, could be contributing to some of this volatility? I mean, we're 4 days in or so to its launch. And then, if you wouldn't mind, I know you kind of dabbled with liquid loans a little bit and been messing around. Just kind of give your experience on what you've seen and what you feel about the platform so far. But first off, what do you think about the volatility maybe caused by liquid loans a little bit?
Well, so I mean, the theory behind this is that um, you never have to sell your pulse. If you really want to take a loan out, you can do it a couple different ways. You can extract some liquidity from the ecosystem and just kind of leave it there to get absorbed into the stability pool. I don't think that it really, as far as I know, it does not sell the pulse, so it really doesn't hit the market.
Right.
It does add to the stability pool, which, let's take a look at it here. Um, the stability pool
There you go.
has 341 billion pulse, so there's $17 million in there right now. The total collateral ratio is 187, which has gone up. Earlier today, I saw it was down around 135, and it was getting pretty bad. And then, so the way it goes is you borrow. So you can put Pulse in here, and then depending on how much you want to collateralize yourself, you have to adjust. It's the one thing that this does not have that I kind of wish it did. So if I wanted to deposit, for example, I don't even have, it's not letting me type because I don't have any Pulse in this wallet right
Oh,
now.
yeah. Yeah.
But for example, if I put in 100 million Pulse, it would tell me that I can pull out and borrow so much USDL. Well, what you have to do is lower this amount to get your collateral ratio to where you want it. So you kind of have to figure it out on your own. There is no way to say collateralize at 300% or at 500% or whatever. You have to adjust the amount that you're going to borrow from the amount that you're going to put in. So you have to play around with it a little bit. But yeah, so as far as it hurting the market, I don't think it's hurting the market. What I do think is possibly happening is that when you look at these liquidations and you see what I was talking about a little bit ago, you have 343 million, you have 100 million, you have 162, 83 million, here's a billion. All of
Wow.
these are right now under 116 percent collateral.
Yeah.
So there could be people out there playing around to see if they can get all of these liquidated and gone. Um, and then maybe people FOMO in, they buy it back up cheaper and get a better deal or end up with more pulse. So I think there's going to be people playing games. It's just one of the
Yeah.
things that
Yeah.
happen when new toys like this come out.